Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Norama Magalach Singer. I create content based on man care tips, lifestyle and faith related content. So welcome to another random video, right? I wish I could call this that friendly Bible teacher, but it's not. It's a faith based video, but we'll figure out what to call it at the end of this video. But if you're a returning subscriber, welcome. If you're a new viewer, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to share the link with somebody to this channel. So today is a Sunday and we've come for Bible study, and we have been in a series called Commit This Unto Faithful Men, and basically we've been learning what faithfulness means and what God's true intention of faith is. And this is something that something that touched my heart, right? It really touched my heart because growing up we've learned faith, like the only thing that we've come to learn of faith is the faith that is written in Hebrews 11. And having to sit down these sessions, it's really taught me that faith is beyond just you having it for you just because you want to receive something tangible. There's something beyond, like there's another intention that we've never been exposed to, that God intends for us to have that faith, like the main purpose of that faith that God gives a man. So today I'm just randomly picking people and they're going to be sharing what they have learned during this journey, and I hope you stay blessed, right? I hope it blesses you because it's really blessed me, and I'll be able to share my own takeaways at the end of this video. Hi Tinele.
Hi Nora.
How you doing?
I'm alright, how are you doing?
I'm good. So in this past few weeks that we have been in the class of Commit This Unto Faithful Men, what are some of the things that you've learned, some of the things that you would want to share?
Okay, most of the times we are taught that faith is something that we grow in, right? But I just learned that faith, God is actually the one who gives you that faith, and you grow that faith in God again. And God is the one who shows you the way, the path and the truth, and will also show you the light. The faith just doesn't come about. It's a process, but in the process it's so amazing. It's so amazing. So this journey that I've been on with Pastor Mpangwe has been so amazing, and my faith has grown so very much, and I'm so happy to be a part of this. What does it mean to be a faithful man? According to my own understanding, dedicating my life unto Christ. I really hope you subscribe to this, and I really hope you follow. If you need any kind of videos to know and understand, and you really want to know what actually faith means, there's some videos that I'm sure Nora will share with you, and trust me, it's something that you wouldn't want to miss if you truly want to grow as a Christian, and if you truly want your faith to grow to a certain measure that you want it to grow to.
All right, thank you.
I think the biggest thing that I've learned during this series is really what it truly means to be faithful. And one thing that Pastor Mpangwe talked about was suffering. Suffering is what really shows or proves to God how faithful we are if we're able to stand with Him even when things go wrong. If it's not all rainbows and sunshine and you're just going through every trial and tribulation and you feel like it won't end. Like those are the moments where your faith is tested. If you even look at all the men and women in the Bible, you look at the Hebrew boys when they were thrown into the fire. Even when faced with death, they still remained faithful, and it was counted to them as faithfulness. When Abraham had to sacrifice his one and only son, the pain, even knowing how much pain he will be in when that son is gone, but he still went ahead to say that if God gave me this son to start with, He can definitely give me another one. So that really shows what faithfulness truly means to God. It's not just about, Lord, I come to church every Sunday, I serve at church, I do all these things, but are you still able to stick with Him even when the storms are raging? So that's something that I've learned from faithfulness, and also from this series, and also going to the parable of the 12 talents where it says good and faithful. Most of us think like we would do things that are just good, like as long as I'm good, I keep the commandments, I do this, like, you know, not keeping them like where they're written on your heart, but just doing them out of habits, if I can put it that way. Like you just say, oh, God says not to kill, so I won't kill. Not that that desire is not in you, but you could have that desire, but you're just like, just to save face, you know, just to save face, you have to keep up that appearance that you are truly for God, but your heart is not there. Like you literally say that if it wasn't for church, or if it wasn't for this person, I would have been in the world. That's not faithfulness. Faithfulness is being good and faithful in that even when things are put in front of you, tests are put in front of you, can you still remain faithful? Can you still say that if the world comes to tell you and tempt you and say, if you forsake God, we'll give you all these things, can you still remain faithful knowing that? I think for me, I would really just put it as faith is a choice. Yeah, faith is a choice in that you choose to remain loyal to one thing or to one person or to God. So to say it just comes, it doesn't just come. You have to build on it. You have to grow. And it grows through testing, through the seasons. Yeah.
So over the past few weeks, we've been handling the issue of faithfulness. And last week, we touched on what faith is exactly. So faithfulness, from what I've learned so far, is a very key ingredient. It's not how we've been seeing it this whole time. It's deeper than it has been. So faithfulness is what you need in order for God to entrust you with things. He just doesn't give you his precious things without faithfulness. You must show yourself faithful for him to give you his precious things, especially for them to last. You need faithfulness. Then regarding faith now, what we learned last week especially is that faith is a way of life. It's not just something you need to get things, even though that's one of the things, but you need it to live the right way. You need it to do things that God needs you to do. Without faith, you can't do them. The foundation of everything is genuinely wanting a relationship with God. So yeah, without that, even if you're faithful, if you don't know him or you don't want to know him, what's the point?
Good afternoon, fam. Good afternoon, fam. I know it's weeks later since we started this video. My apologies. I planned on having more people talk about what they learned on the faith journey, like the faith class lesson, but unfortunately service does get busy sometimes. Like, it really does get busy once you get there. So those are the only 3 people that I had, and I hope you were blessed by what they had to learn on what they learned about faith. Ironically, before we actually started the series of Commit This Unto Faith Women, I had planned to shoot a video on faith. It should be faith and visions, if I'm not mistaken. But on that particular day, I just wasn't feeling it. And I came and talked about how, in a vlog that will probably come up after this, I came and I talked about how I'm not one of those who are just going to force things out and put content for the sake of putting content out there. I'm really gonna have reverence for the things of God, especially when I know that it is not required of me to put it out there yet. So it is a video that's pending right now that I know, like, I have the gaps that I was missing. It's a video that's pending. But one thing that I can say that I have learned through the class or Commit This Unto Faith Women, right? I have learned that faith is a lifestyle. It's just not a belief, that belief that you carry in your heart because you want to see something tangible come your way. It is a lifestyle. Apart from lifestyle, we see that through the lives of the people in the Old Testaments, right, that the ones that are listed in Hebrews 11, that faith is actually, how can I put it, the faith is actually an obedience to God. You move in obedience to God, like Moses left the house of Egyptian to move in his true identity. Faith is being able to recognize what your identity is and you move in it. You don't continue moving in something that does not something that you don't identify as, because if you move outside that identity, then you're living in sin, right? You're living in sin. Faith is crazy, right? Faith is crazy. It will test you, right? There's this verse in Revelations 2 verse 10, right? Be faithful even unto death. For your faithfulness, right, you'll go through trials and tribulations, you'll be put in prison, but it is required of us to be faithful even unto death. And for that faithfulness, you have a crown of life. I began to compare this to the life of Christ, right? How he was faithful even unto death, like to carry the cross even for a generation, even for a people that that insulted him, a people that mocked him and his belief and that which he came to do. He still carried the faith faithfully and did that which was of God's will. And in order for one to carry their cross faithfully, right, they need to understand the will of God. That's the reason why you cannot have faith. Like, your faith will remain unshakable if you know God and you've discovered what his will for your life is. But if you do not know, you've not really come to that full knowledge of what his will for your life is and who he is, your faith will be shaken, right? Your faith will be shaken. The truth is, you'll be tested. You will be tested, right? don't let people fool you that just because you're walking with Christ that there'll be moments that you won't be tested. You will be tested, you'll be put through the fire, but as long as you know your God, you will not bow even if he does not save you. Like the Hebrew words, like Mukuka said, even if he doesn't save you, will not bow down. Otherwise, we will have that friendly Bible cheat that just specifically dedicated to faith when we do have the time to shoot, because currently, oh my God. Anyways, I hope you're blessed, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to share this video with somebody, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment in the comment section below what your faith journey has all about, like what you've come to learn, what faith is all about on your journey as you pursue knowing God. You'll see this clip at the end. So me, I started with this chima fire intro. Then there was Tinele over there, only to find that Tinele had put my video on time lapse. So me, I mean, giving a fire intro. Can't she? However you go, now Penya, right? She's just made it crazy. But anyway,
What am I supposed to do?
hi Tinele.
Even my name?
No, I already know you.
Oh,
Yes, keep saying you. Hi, Cookie.
I know.
No, it's not no. Okay, here's the thing. Come, just grab the mic.
I don't want to do this.
It wants you.
I don't want to do this.
It wants you. Thank you.
No, but you know how awkward I am in front of the camera. I don't even know why.
Alright, you're talking to me.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the
Can you
people online.
please put the mic on your mouth? You're talking to me and you're having a session with me.